Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. How you guys doing? Tenerife. To be honest, I never heard of it. I was browsing the Expedia YouTube page, as everybody does every once in a while. I came across this one. It has a lot of views, 2 million views, and I just never heard of it. Tenerife. I guess it's an island in Spain. We're off the coast of Spain. We're off the coast of the Western Sahara. Interesting. So these are Spanish territory down here. I didn't know that. Okay. Interesting. Largest island in the Canary Islands. Got it. Probably an awesome place to vacation to. Let's see.
Tenerife.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Tenerife is the largest of the 7 Canary Islands, a
Tenerife. I was way off.
Spanish archipelago in the Atlantic Ocean off North Africa. Each of these volcanic islands are blessed with spectacular beaches, otherworldly beauty, and perfect weather.
I've never even seen a beach like that. That dark of brown. It's a very rich color. That's really cool. I'm used to beaches that are kind of like white, which is nice, but I like that color sand as well. Ooh.
Tenerife receives around 5 million visitors each year. Many
Damn.
of whom head to the island's seaside
So
resorts
this is where a lot of Europeans vacation?
to enjoy the year-round sunshine and spectacular beaches.
Wow. I'm starting to think it was just that whatever the tone of that camera or the lighting that made the beach look really golden.
Enjoy golden sands and almost
Or maybe not.
any water sport you can imagine at Las Americas Beach, one of the island's most popular
Any I can imagine. Do you guys have that one where you put on boots that shoot water out the bottom and you float around? Because I always wanted to do that.
beaches. Or take a dip in the crystal waters at Del Duque Beach, just 10 minutes drive to the north.
Wow. The water is stunning.
Los Cristianos, once a sleepy fishing village, is now a beachside town where you can step straight off the boardwalk onto the soft sand. For a seaside experience with a difference, head to the north or west
Now that's some interesting beach.
to discover sultry black sand beaches.
What?
Visit Jardín Beach or drive
That's weird. Wouldn't that get so hot?
to Los Gigantes,
Black
which
sand.
nestles against the bottom of magnificent cliffs. For those who can tear themselves away from the island's glorious beaches, Tenerife offers generous rewards. Some of the island's most picturesque villages are only minutes away from the large resorts.
Where's all the cars? There's literally just people walking in the middle of the road. Just not something as an American that I'm used to seeing.
Visit one of the 2 Canarian capitals, Santa Cruz de Tenerife. It is quirky, relaxed, and very Spanish. Pull up a chair at one of the restaurantes or stroll to the Auditorio de Tenerife Adán Martín. The sail-like silhouette of this arts complex has become a symbol of the archipelago and is a reminder of the island's long maritime
Reminds me of the Sydney Opera House a little bit.
history.
That is beautiful.
Right beside the capital history.
That's an awesome spot over here. Little local spot.
Right beside the capital is San Cristóbal de la Laguna, a city whose center is so rich in history, it has been declared a World Heritage Site. At the southern end of the island is Costa Adeje. Relax in the tropical parklands of the Siam Water Park or make a splash on one of the water rides. On the northwest coast lies
This place is incredible.
Chico, which was devastated by a volcanic eruption in the 1700s.
Oh, shit.
Today, this pretty little town has rebuilt itself and is a beautiful place to visit. Step even further back in time at Icod de los Vinos, home
The colors here of everything, including the nature and the buildings and the architecture, everything is just so rich and beautiful.
to the Drago Milenario, an ancient
Look at that tree. I've never seen a tree like that in my life.
dragon tree reputed to be more than 1,000 years old.
What?
When massive seismic forces thrust this island out of the ocean millions of years ago, it created some of the most spectacular landscapes in the world.
It is amazing how different this is than like where I live. You know, Indiana. Indiana is just flat as hell. This is the opposite. I mean, look at that. Jesus.
Visit Teide National Park, the most visited national park in Spain, and stand in awe of El Teide. This magnificent mountain was once believed by the land's indigenous people to be the gateway to hell.
Gateway to hell?
If you'd like to hike, head to the small mountain village of Masca and spend the day following the Masca Gorge all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. Ever since the golden age of discovery, explorers and thinkers have been drawn to Tenerife's beautiful shores. In olden times, the trip was a perilous adventure. But today, Tenerife is an easy plane ride away. So, whether you are seeking ancient mysteries or escaping the modern stresses of daily life, come and discover all that Tenerife has to offer.
I can see why you guys vacation there. My gosh, it is stunning. I'm kind of curious what the weather is right now. Tenerife weather. They said it's got perfect weather and it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit. It is literally perfect. That's what I've got my AC set to right now. So, ideal. They weren't kidding. Which is 22C. That's amazing. I'm curious how that sand is black. Something to do with like volcanic rock or something. Black sand. Hey, volcanic origins. And it does say black sand heats up faster under the sun. Oh, and some of the sand was imported from the Sahara. But yeah, the black sand is tiny fragments of volcanic rock. Amazing. That is really neat. Y'all don't have a lack of beautiful places to vacation in Europe, huh? No wonder you have so much vacation time. You need it. You need it to get around and see everywhere to see, huh, in Europe. There's a lot of beautiful places here in America, too, but there's not as many, like, islands and stuff like that. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.